Alright guys, and welcome to episode 7 of this Road to Glory series with Salford City on FIFA 20. So last episode were a bit of a mixed bag, weren't it? Let's be honest. Started with a loss in the, was it leasing.com trophy against Crawley, which we didn't mind. We then drew with Morecambe, I believe, and followed that up with a win against Cheltenham. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's the loss against Crawley. There's the draw with Morecambe and the win against Cheltenham. We are starting today's episode home against Grimsby Town. Is it the Mariners, their nickname? Maybe? Not sure. Something to do with fishing, innit? We'll follow that up away at Crewe Alexandra, and finish the episode at home against Forest Green Rovers. Are they the team where you've got to be vegan to play for them? Pretty sure they are. Still no sign of the Scout Future Star. That was kindly gifted to us by Jordan, so we will just wait for that guy to turn up eventually. He asked me at work today what I wanted from it. I said I would love either a keeper, a good quality centre-back, or a striker. Any of those three and I will be chuffed to bits, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Speaking of transfers, we'll have a quick flick to the transfer because we have got some more players added to the list of players to look at. I have scouted Pandev just because I'm curious to see what his stats actually look like, because I didn't scout him properly last time. I just tried to buy him blindly, so I'm just curious to see what he looks like at 36 with his stats. Nathan Ferguson is a player that's been suggested to me by Jordan at work. He's currently using him at right back, so that could be the answer to our right back issues, because we are currently playing Tom Walker, a winger, at right back, aren't we? But this guy is another suggestion that I had in comments on one of the videos. He's the right wing back or right back, Jan Valeri, a French guy from Southampton. So we're scouting him to see what he looks like. Stamina and aggression are apparently two of his best attributes. We'll see what he comes back. These two are possibly going to be loans, although I think Ferguson's only got about 10 months left on his contract, I think it said. So he might be somebody who will try and sign on a free in January. This guy is going to be a free transfer if we go for him. Now, he's a free agent, a 27-year-old 6-foot defender called Nico Boxall. But I've added him because if he's got decent acceleration and sprint speed for a defender, that's a nice bonus. But he's also got decent jumping and stamina potentially, and strength, and his tackling's not that bad either. If you look at them ranges, 60 to 70 on stand and 62 to 72 on slide. He could be quality. We'll wait for that scout report to come back and we might pick him up on a free. Same with this guy, Wanlo Koulibaly. He is a left back and possible backup to Toure. It wouldn't be to replace him because his only really great stats are acceleration, which is between 70 and 80, and balance at 76 to 86, jumping 71 to 81, and stamina at 65 to 75. But his sprint speed is actually dog shit. So probably not going to be a replacement for Toure, but if we did pick him up, it would be a nice backup to Toure at left wing back. But yeah, we have at least added a few more players. We did get the scout report back on Matthew Longstaff as well. Now his contract is also up in 10 months time, so it might be somebody else that we could look at signing on a free in January. But for now, we'll hold off on that and we'll just wait for the rest of them scout reports to come back to see if we want to do any business with any of them. We will also continue training our youth players. Was it Bjarne Mør? I would assume that is, because I think there's umlauts over the O and the E. And Thomas Mickelbust. Now Mickelbust is the one that I would consider pretty much promoting almost straight away, because he's already grown to 61 rated from 60 rated with a little bit of training. So he could be first team quality pretty damn soon. But that is a future question to ask, because for now it's time to move forward to game number 1 against Grimsby Town. And the only thing that will stop us from playing that game straight away is getting our future star turning up, but that hasn't happened, so it's time then to play the first game. We are at home, we are playing Grimsby Town. We stick with the same starting lineup that got us the 1-0 victory over Cheltenham. I'm trying to keep the team together as best as possible, because I want some cohesion, some teamwork. So no changes to lineup, no changes to formation. Grimsby, there's not a great deal that I know about them, other than that I know a guy that supports them. So I couldn't even tell you what the formation is going to be. It's a 4-3-3. We're a defensive midfielder. Figueira versus Painter then. Alright lads, let's pick up where we left off. We beat Cheltenham convincingly. And now I'd quite like to do the same against Grimsby. Send them fish boys back to Grimsby, stinking of fish and disappointment, shall we? Right to right, back to Clifton. Are we going to get any defending in? No, Cardwell gets a shot and it goes wide. I'm trying to set Sigurdsson's name properly and I keep wanting to call him Sigurdsson and that's wrong. Oh, Burgess, you could have lumped that upfield. But it'd be Sigurdsson, wouldn't it? Based on how you pronounce Icelandic names. Manny should not have played that to Rooney. That should have been played to... are we going to be offside? Is Sigurdsson going to be offside for that? He's not. And we can't drift that. Well, I said drill that. It weren't really a drill, was it? It was a soft tap. But we can't play that across goal to look for Manny. Here's Clifton. Bursts past his man. Luckily, Hogan with it. Well, I was about to say luckily Hogan with it to clear, but that nearly cost us in end. There is Sigurdsson again. Could have done a bit better then, lad. Yeah, I'd want to say that we are improving defensively, and last episode kind of showed that. But we have made a couple of dodgy mistakes in this. We're looking nervous. And I'm not nervous because I've got faith in team, but they're kind of making mistakes that I wouldn't expect them to make. Like that. And just as I was saying, we'd be defending well, we gift Grimsby a goal. I need to stop speaking, don't I? Because it's like me and my big gob. We did so well then, and we try and drill it across goal to play it out of defence, and it just goes straight to striker. Right. It's got Toure for company. Passes it on to Hendry. This goes out onto the wing. It's Clifton. Looks across it in. Piergiani onto Toure, onto Sigurdsson. It's a nice run forward. Oh, Rooney. Well done. That's Rooney again. On for Manny. Oh, Rooney, why did you run around the wrong side? We are forward now. We need to bring players back. Left a little bit exposed at back with that attack. There's Hewitt. Looking to play it off at top. Walker, stick with your man. Stay with Green. He does and wins it. And we can come forward. Figueira. Back to Walker. He's got a chance to run. Oh, I thought we stuffed that up. But Towell can play that through to Manny. Can he hold everybody off? He can. Is he going to get a shot off? And he is. And it's Disarue that gives us the equaliser just before the stroke at half time. 40 minutes played, 1-1. I thought Manny were going to get tackled then. I thought he'd get run off at ball, but he showed decent strength and just tucks it right in corner at goal. This time, Manny shoots when told to. Get in, lad. Well done, Towell. That's played forward, cut out by Hewitt. Green, he's going to look to dance through. Doesn't, passes it to Clifton. Oh, we're going behind. Great save by Leathered. I don't like it, we've just been brushed off at ball then. And that's not gone out, I thought it had. But there's the referee's whistle, it doesn't matter either way. It is all squared at half time. Salford 1, Grimsby 1. Oh, well done, Manny. And that is Rooney. Manny wants it back, gets it. Can we feed Rooney in? Oh, we have. Can he tap it home? No, great save by keeper. And Rooney were brought down, but it was just an accident. The result of the ball being saved. Perhaps took a little bit too long up ball then. Sigurdsson knocks it back to Figueira. There's Manny, got it at his feet. Oh, come on, Towell, put it in. Oh, he has. He's tucked it straight inside netting. Get in, lad. Well worked goal. We are not sitting, we are not lying down with this game. We are going to keep going forward and try and chase goals. We just need to quit with them silly mistakes. That was a really well worked goal. And a well took goal by Towell as well. There's Green. Through middle, Hessenthaler, Clifton. Oh, Sigurdarson even. See, I told you, I keep trying to pronounce his name properly, but end up going back to how I've been pronouncing it all along. Great save by Leathern. It were a tight angle, so they'd have done well to score from that anyway, but it were a good save nonetheless. Can we get up? We can, and it's Burgess that hacks it upfield. Can we keep hold of this? No, we can't. We're under pressure. That's right. Hessenthaler. Oh, they've got him behind. Oh, how unlucky. Oh, how lucky for us, and it's in anyway. I was about to say how lucky for us and unlucky for them that that didn't go in, but we don't react quick enough on rebound, and it is all square again. You see, we reacted well at first. It comes off at bar, and we do go to try and hack it upfield, but it's just not enough. It was the same. There were one episode, weren't there? One game last episode where we tried to clear it with goalkeeper, and he just didn't get enough height on clearance, and this time Towel don't get enough height on clearance. Walker through middle, looking for Rooney, finds him. Oh, and he gets away from everybody. It's for a shot from distance, and it's turned round by McKeown. I would have carried on running with that, but Rooney's lack of pace were going to be an issue. Here's Towel. I look for a cross, finds one, and it's headed away by the defender. Walker. Sigurdarson to Walker again. Oh, we've passed it to the wrong person. I wanted that to go to Rooney. And Manny has picked up a knock, so we are having to take him off. It's Kim Suan comes on in his place. We are also taking Sigurdarson off for Lloyd. Fortunately, Lloyd's there. We slid in for that a bit dangerously, to say it were meant to be a stand tackle. Well done, Burgess. Oh, what are we doing? We had a man making run. Oh, turned round the post by Leathern. Out wide with Hendrick. Ball across the box. This time we could break. That is Lloyd. Passes it for Walker. Has he got out left in tank? He has, but I'm not sure how much. We are getting to attack. Oh, nice little turn. Oh, we've been dispossessed, and there's the referee's whistle. It doesn't matter. It does end all square. We pick up a point, but it's not the win that we wanted. Salford 2, Grimsby 2. And that's the news that we didn't want. Emmanuel Desarouwe is injured for 3 weeks. We have lost Manny. Looks like Kim Suan is going to get game time after all, doesn't it? Well, it weren't the win that we wanted, but we do pick up a point. We are in 16th place now, and it's time for game number 2. We are travelling to Crewe to face Crewe Alexandra. Let's see if we can do one better than a draw this time then, shall we? Now that captain of Crewe Alexandra is Paul Green. I remember him playing for Doncaster when I used to go to games when I was still in secondary school. Showing my age. We do have to make a change. It is Kim Suan coming in for injured Desarouwe. Manny is out for 3 weeks, so our Korean is going to have to show us why we spent 120 grand on him. Now Kim Suan's not as quick as Manny were, but he should be just as physical. So hopefully we don't notice a massive difference. Oh, we've been done already. Walker's been turned inside out. He did well at tracking back. He's trying to stand strong, and there is Hogan. It's brought forward. Figuera, he knocks it on. Towel onto Walker. He's got him behind. We've got players of it. Look for the cross. Kim Suan! Oh, and he scored. His first game as a stand-in for Manny up front, and Kim Suan, the big Korean, heads it in. This cross from Walker, I thought it'd go over everybody because that's my experience so far at crosses, but that were a perler. The big Korean just gets above everybody and nods it in. Well, he doesn't really jump, does he? No, he doesn't. He stumbles forward into that, but he does fight goal, and that's all that counts. He goes back at to Powell again, coming forward. Is Toure going to go in? He is, and does win the ball. That's what I want to see, is Figuera trying to come forward. He's run off the ball by Hunt. He's trying to win it back. Figuera, our little battling defensive midfielder. I'd like him to get back into position now, though, please. That is Paul Green. Spreads it out wide. It's Pickering. Back to Green. Thought Green were going to motor forward then. Instead, he finds Dale, and that is picked up by Walker, who switches it out wide. to Piergiani. Can Toure keep it in? No, he can't. That's a throw. Figueira looked to try and pass it into Rooney, but it will cut out, and instead we're on the counter-attack here. Dale gets past his man. Oh, Toure, he stalled, and instead he's opened things up for Powell. Comes across, and Leathern easily cuts that out, and we're going to lump it upfield just to get it out of here. This is what we want to see. 24 minutes played, and we are attacking again. And Toure, look at how quick he is. Goes for a cross, and that's two. It is Richie Towell, bangs it in. I don't think we've got any supporters up here. These seem to be cheering, so let's go and celebrate in front of these fans. They all rush forward to celebrate, or they did, until the animation cut close up. We have been lethal so far. That is 2 shots on goal and 2 goals. At least I'm pretty sure that's the second shot on goal. And Towell with a right-footed volley tucked away into corner. Half volley, I suppose, because it took a bounce first. But keeper didn't really stand a chance, did he? Straight into side netting. It falls to Powell. Piergiani, you play teammates under pressure now. Don't concede. Oh, we have done. We've conceded. That is 2-1. Crewe have pulled a goal back. We do manage to lump it away from goal, like eventually, but it's not showing you that in replay. We did get it away from goal, but we put Figueira under too much pressure, and he's only short. Should have perhaps expected more from Leathern, but maybe I'm expecting too much given his rating. Forward to Towell. Kim Suan, he does win the ball. He's a big lad, but then he loses it because he's got no pace. And Sass Davis is going to lump that out for a throw. We are approaching half-time. Sigurdsson plays it on for Toure. Can we get anybody on end or across? We can't. It's headed out for a corner. I'm going to play this short and then try and get a cross in, and it's headed away. Well, it would have been headed away if we didn't get a partial block on it, but that actually did Crewe a favour, didn't it? And we try and win it back. We do. Well done. Sigurdsson. Oh, Toure. Toure. What are we doing? Go on. Kim Suan, well done. Can we find a pass? No. Did so well to win the ball. And then again, did well. Towell. It's Figueira, and the referee blows his whistle. It is half-time. It is Crewe 1, Salford 2. I was trying to get out away at defender by being smart then, but it didn't work because defender were turning at the same time, but each way. Oh, man. That is not what we want, but Dale has made a right ash of that. That were a shot and a half, weren't it, from Dale? On header, it's picked up by Dale though. He's going to be looking to avenge that poor shot from a moment ago. Keeper, no, that is in. He does exactly that. I've just been mocking him, and then he buries it back at net. No, it was Kirk. It's fine. It weren't Dale, but then again, Dale got the assist. We've chucked away a 2-goal lead. Yeah, we're mocking Dale last 10 seconds or so before that goal. That was really poor goalkeeping though. If you can't defend your near post like that, Leathern should have done much better. We are making our first sub at game, then we are giving the young striker Beasley a crack, and it's Rooney that comes off. Goal scorer Kirk has gone off as Crewe take that free kick from the offside. Burgess. That's out to Hogan. Sigurdsson's not going to get to that, is it? Nope. And it's Sass Davis who picks that up. There's Powell. Fruit middle. Well done defensively. And, well, we get it away, so maybe not well done. There's Porter. We're back heel. It's back to Porter. Piergiani's got to stay strong. And Leathern with a great save. And that gives us a chance to make subs 2 and 3 then. It is Towell going off with... Who's coming on? Whitehead coming on, and we also take off Sigurdsson for Lloyd. A little bit more pace in midfield. Headed down. It's Beasley on to Suan, but he's not got the pace to compete. There's Pickering. Green. Surprised Green's still on pitch. I know it's captain. We are in injury time. See if we can grab a late dramatic winner. Late minute. What am I on about? Here's Lowry. We have been under Kosh pretty much this entire second half, haven't we? Let's be honest. Here's Porter. I think instead of trying to get a late winner, we should just be trying not to concede late on. And we have done. We've done exactly what I said we shouldn't be doing. We've conceded late on. I am gutted. We switched off. We were doing so well. We should have won this game. We've chucked away a 2-goal lead to lose 3-2. One last roll at dice. No, don't even get one final attack. There is the ref's whistle and we lose. We travel to Crewe, we're 2-0 up and it finishes 3-2 to Crewe Alexandra. I am distraught. I am so disappointed after losing that. We were 2-0 up. What were we doing? Let's simulate this training. Looks like Mo has grown to 58 rated. Micklebust's not grown anymore yet, but I'm happy with the growth so far. Both players have grown by 1. Still no scout future star. I wonder how long it's going to take for him to turn up. Used to be quicker than this on 19. This is a scout report, isn't it? It's not the actual one. Yeah, it's the scout report on the free agent defender that we spotted. 62 rated. Oh, his sprint speed is 74, so that's pretty quick. Decent strength, decent jumping, decent aggression. Stand tackle, 63 is that? Yeah, 63 and 62 slide tackle. So he probably holds up against the defenders that we do have at the club. He might be worth bringing in, you know. I'll not make a decision on that just yet, though. We are going to play game 3 of 3 in this episode. We'll just get the press conference out of the way first, and then we will play Forest Green at home. Well, I realised in all my excitement that I accidentally skipped the animations at the beginning. So, but as you can see, we are unchanged from last game. Suan still starts up front next to Rooney, thanks to Disaruwe's injury. But yeah, other than that, unchanged. We'll have a look at the Forest Greens lineup. They are playing what looks like a 5-2-3. I don't really say there's anybody in that lineup that I do recognise. But yeah, hopefully, with us having 2 strikers, we can at least bully the defence a little bit. But we'll see how we get on. Lump this upfield. Leathering. Wall won by Rooney. Suan does get on Ender it. That's Towel making a nice run. Looking for Suan, and Suan don't get in behind. Cooper lumps that upfield. It's over everybody. They're trying to get in on counter-attack here, but we do win the ball back with Figueira. Here is Sigurdsson. Looks for Toure. Who's going to get in? And it's Suan! Ball blocked by defender, and the big Korean can't follow it up. The keeper is just a little bit too quick. Figueira again. And he goes back to Piergianni. Figueira. Towel. Suan. Sigurdsson. We'll look to dink it through middle. Oh, Rudy's header were blocked brilliantly by defender. There's Towel picking that up. Forward for Walker. He's got the pace, remember, because he's a winger. And look for a cross. Dinked it to back stick, and it's over everybody. Suan can't hold his run long enough, and here's Cooper bringing it forward. Williams. We are 3-on-3 here at minute. Allen's drifted out wide. Trying to cover. That should be Leatheran's. It is. Otherwise lobbed it that far, and then we get straight back to Allen. And cut straight across everybody. Shot saved by Leatheran. They brought everybody back defensively then. Well done Toure though. And we can attack again. It's Burgess. Knocked on. Rooney. He goes out wide. It's Hogan. Why is my defender that far forward? That terrifies me, but we've got him behind anyway. And that should have been a simple tap-in for Suan. And instead the defender slid in brilliantly. Sigurdsson, Figueira. Oh, why? I told him to pass forward to Rooney. Passing has not been our strong suit this episode, is it? We've had way too many passes that have been errant in the delivery. It's Mills, well done Walker. We're not going to win it this time though. Run should have been a little bit quicker. He is set to get forward. Straight end of that. Oh, what are we doing? Burgess, how did you get nutmegged so easily then? How did that happen? Burgess, that should have been such an easy block, and it went straight through his legs. Maybe we're going to be signing that free defender after all, because that were really poor defending. And we can't hit on attack to end first half either. We cannot lose at home. We cannot lose to Forest Green Rovers at home. There's half-time whistle. Referee brings it to a close at the break. It's Salford 0, Forest Green 1. That's knocked on. Sigurdsson. Rooney. Oh, he's miscontrolled it, but he somehow keeps odding it. It's Towel back onto Sigurdsson again. Can we find the shot? We can, and Towel, his shot just weren't timed well enough. Right, just kick that upfield because they are not leaving us alone, the Forest Green attackers. I wanted to play that off at ground and try and get it forward. Here's Towel. Sees Sigurdsson in some space. Can we get him behind? No, Rooney's not quick enough. And Godwin, was that Godwin Milf? If it were, that's really funny. Shepherd on the other wing. We are being opened up now, which is not ideal. Williams. And great save by Leatheran. Possibility for a counter here if we can make that pass. We can't. James cut that out. Brilliant. Toure lays it down wing to Figueira. It's a dangerous pass, but it don't affect us too much in long run. Looking for Sigurdsson. It's back to Sigurdsson, but defender just blocked him off. And we hack that upfield. Suwan knocked on. It's back to Towel. Suwan again. This is a bit time for you to do something, kid. Tap in, please. Yes, equaliser. It is Richie Towel that grabs the goal, and he don't want to celebrate with his own fans apparently. Suwan showing great strength to hold off like 3 defenders really, and it was a simple right-footed tap in for Towel. That is the equaliser we need though. Is this going to springboard the recovery? Referee has not blown his whistle, so there is still time for one last attack. No, there isn't. There is the whistle, and it does end all square. In the end, Salford 1, Forest Green 1. I won't lie, guys. I think we should have probably won that game. But it weren't meant to be, what it? We had some really good opportunities, but Forest Green did pressure us. We have got the news that it looks like Manny has returned. Yes, Emmanuel Disarouwe has returned from injury, so we'll probably put him on bench. He's not ready to start yet, but we have actually had some decent play from Suwan, haven't we? Scored in one game and provided assist in that last one. That is the kind of news we want. We will nip back into training while we bring this video to a close. Simulate that, see if we've got any more growth. Don't look like it. Micklebust is doing well though. Now he might be ready to call up by the time we reach Christmas. Anyway, yeah, one of them episodes. All 3 games we could have won. We chucked 1 away, 1 and 2 were a draw. Still, we didn't lose all of them, and that is one bonus. We are still down bottom end of table, which is not ideal, but it's a marathon, isn't it, not a sprint, and I got it right this time, unlike last time I tried saying that. I think that's possibly going to be my mantra for this career mode. It is a road to glory, and my goals for season 1 are a lot different to what the club want, because I just want a safe mid-table for season 1 and to try and build a decent squad ready for promotion season 2. I keep saying we can qualify, we can get promoted, but yeah, I think they might expect a little bit too much on the board. Still no Scout a Future Star. How long is it going to take for him to turn up? I definitely cashed that in, didn't I? I weren't imagining it. I'll have a look at the catalogue. There's usually one around level 5, isn't there? Which means, yeah, it means I've cashed it in. So we have definitely used it. He's only just been, what? I've just got a notification saying that it's been dispatched. So it obviously didn't work. Alright. Well, we are going to be waiting a while longer for that then. because it had not been sent out last time, despite the fact that I cashed it in. I'm just going to check that I didn't cash in the level 10 one. No, I didn't cash in the level 10 one by mistake just then. So we've been waiting all this time for him to turn up, and he'd not even been dispatched to find him yet. So that'll probably be next episode, guys. For now though, if you enjoyed today's episode, guys, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. The likes really do help with YouTube algorithms and help other people find the videos, the more people that like them. So don't forget to smash that like button if you did enjoy it. Also smash that subscribe button. I don't know why I'm saying smash, because twat's my thing, innit? Yeah, twat that subscribe button if you want to keep up with the rest of this career mode, and we will be continuing this career mode right till the end, until FIFA 21 comes out. I am going to make sure that we do this long haul. So you want to stick around if you watched a couple of episodes and are enjoying it, because this will be going on for quite a while. Social media links, they're all in the description below. There's like Twitter, Instagram, a YouTube page that I set up for the channel as well, so feel free to join any of them. And other than that, guys, cheers for watching, and as usual, I will see you next episode.